Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new Deadlock update. Today the matchmaking update dropped and this is just a huge change to honestly how ranks worked. Now we have an unranked and ranked mode and honestly just like a lot of really cool stuff that will make the game just like a lot more fun. I think this update will do a lot for people's enjoyment with the game. I don't think that every choice made in terms of how ranked is played and such was done super well. I do think there are a couple choices I disagree with, but overall I do think this is a net positive of an update. But let's elaborate as to what was in this update. First things first, they actually reworked how ranks look. Now every rank has a brand new icon, and honestly these are such an upgrade. I absolutely hated the old Eternus like icon because it was such like a YouTube bait. It didn't have any like it looked like something you'd seen like fucking Valorant or something. I thought it was so annoying looking. It was so ugly. It was so like blue. Like it looked like it was made for like Mr. Beast titles. I think these are a lot more soulful. These fit the aesthetic of the game a lot more and are pretty cool. Essentially how ranked works is now there's a split between ranked and unranked, and how ranked works is you have to have 15 wins on a character to play him in ranked, and you have to have 60 games just played period to even access the mode. So it's 15 wins per character, so I have to have 15 wins on Drifter to be playing Drifter. I have to have 15 wins on Abrams to be playing Abrams. Yeah, you essentially have to have 15 wins on a character to be able to play him in ranked, which is kind of a really smart idea. It makes it so people don't just throw games if they're, say, in a lobby with someone they don't like, which is now a thing that you can identify now that there's a little bit of this like pre-phase every time you go into a ranked game. It allows you to swap characters in this little phase. It's not quite like a pick and ban system, but it allows you to at least have a little more control over your team composition. On top of that, now ranked will be displayed on this little plaque here, and at the end of every season, which now there's seasons in this game, they will be displayed somewhere. I believe that the place that they will most likely be displayed is over here. I wouldn't be shocked if you have just like little plaques just kind of lined up here for every season of Deadlock. And yeah, it's just like a cool little thing to kind of show you how like ranked is going. Of course, everyone has been sent to Obscurus, and so have fun with ranked games. It's going to be the Wild West for the next couple of days. I'm personally going to wait like probably like a week before I even queue ranked, just because I expect it to be just like absolute chaos. Currently, I know the peak that you could be placed right now is, I believe, Oracle. So if you're placed at Oracle, you're at the top of ranks right now. That'll probably change over the next week. I think people will get out of Oracle and go up to Eternus and stuff. That's why I'm personally waiting, because my rank before this this change was around Phantom Oracle, and so I don't want to be queuing with like Eternus players right now. That just doesn't sound fun. But yeah, once you get to Eternus, now everything's to be kind of based off of, I believe when you get to Eternus now, it goes to a point system, which is pretty cool. Honestly, this ranked update isn't going to really change much in terms of the game itself. That's what I think the balance patch the other day was. But I think what this is going to do for Deadlock is it's going to make it just so, it's going to make it so you can play the game casually without having the stress of being like, fuck, I'm going to lose my rank if I lose this. And you won't have that extra pressure of other people flaming you because, oh man, they're gonna lose their rank. Like, if people really want to take that game seriously, they go into a ranked game, and if someone's flaming you in like an unranked game, like, you shouldn't be flaming people in an unranked game. Like, it literally, there's no reason to at this point. It's literally like valueless to your game. Like, if you're trying to grind like a character to be able to play them in a ranked, sure, it might be a little annoying, but otherwise I think people are just gonna be vibing in standard mode. I think standard would get a little chaotic once new characters drop, because then everyone's gonna be queuing the new characters so they could get them in a ranked. But otherwise, I think this is gonna be a pretty chill mode. I think the game is now in a spot where, again, we have a casual player base and a more like hardcore player base, and this is probably a net positive for the game going forward. I'm not entirely in agreement with them not adding draft. I do think the little compromise they did isn't enough in my opinion, but we'll have to see how it plays out. But yeah, just quick little, I guess, major update. I guess they're calling this a major update. Just so you guys know, the season looks like it's going to be ending in October, which I assume is going to be when the next major content drop is going to be. I know they mentioned that there's also going to be an item update before the content drop, so hopefully in the next month they should have that item update out, and we should be kind of going over like some of the big changes that have happened to the core game. But yeah, this is just kind of a little overview of what's changed with this new update. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye!